Elon Musk's affordable EV and China's technology war. Then a sound came from the land of India which surprised everyone. An Indian company has introduced a car which costs less than $10,000. Now you must be thinking, oh, a car at such a low price and that too electric. So believe me, this is not a small experiment but a game-changer move which is now affecting not only India but the global EV market. This innovation has taken away the sleep of all those big companies who till now believe that budget EV is only their monopoly. But India has not only broken the cost but has also created such a balance in technology that now the whole world is forced to think, is the real EV revolution going to start from India, not Asia? This car is not just cheap but the thinking, design and vision behind it is so revolutionary that it can change the map of the entire EV market in the coming times. So before moving ahead in the video, if you also want to know such surprising technology news first, then subscribe to the channel now so that you do not miss any innovation EV market in India. Before we get to know about the game-changing EV, let us take a look at the EV market in India because it is very important to understand how important this market has become not just for the country but for the whole world. Till a few years ago, there was definitely enthusiasm in India about EVs but the pace was slow. People thought that these cars would be expensive. There would be problems in charging and the performance would also not be like petrol or diesel vehicles. But now the situation has changed. 2023 turned out to be the year of EV revolution for India. Government plans, innovation of companies and people's thinking, all three together are creating a new direction. Talking about the figures, more than 15 lakh electric vehicles were sold in India in 2023. Electric two-wheelers had the highest share in this. But the thing to note is that there was a tremendous jump in car sales as well. Domestic companies like Tata Motors launched affordable cars like Nexon EV and Tiago EV which increased both trust and interest in EVs among the people. India's EV market is currently worth more than $3 billion and is expected to cross $100 billion by 2030. And the biggest reason for this growth is the demand for affordable and sustainable electric cars. India is a country where most people are middle class. Customers here look first at the price when buying an EV. That's why now when an Indian company has introduced an EV car for $10,000, it is not just a new car but a game-changer strategy. Because with this even that class can think about buying an EV which till now was only dreaming. Imagine when a farmer, a small businessman or a middle-class family will be able to buy an affordable, reliable and low-cost maintenance EV. Its impact will not be limited to that person only. But the dynamics of the entire market will change. Affordable EV is in a way the key to the door which can give entry to the EV future to crores of Indians. This will increase the adoption of EVs in the country, accelerate investment in charging infrastructure and also push companies to compete with affordable innovation. Moreover, in a country like India where both pollution and petrol prices take a toll on the common man's pocket and health, EVs can become not just a vehicle but a solution. Tata Tiago EV, so when an Indian company launches an affordable, smart and locally designed electric car among the expensive EV companies of the world. It is not just a business move but a revolutionary step. The true symbol of India's EV revolution. Tata Tiago EV, affordable, smart and for everyone. Electric vehicles in India got real wings when Tata Motors launched its most affordable electric car, the Tiago EV. Talking about the price, this car was launched at just $9,600, which became a new benchmark not only in India but also in the global EV market. While companies like Tesla and BYD were struggling to make affordable EVs, India's homegrown company Tata surprised everyone by making an EV that fits in the budget of the common man. How was it made so affordable? But the question arises, how was such an affordable EV made? What is the special technology in it? And why is this car so important for India? First of all, let's talk about the price. Tata adopted some very clever strategies behind launching the Tiago EV at such a competitive rate. This car is manufactured in India itself, which saved import costs. The battery and other electric drivetrain components were developed through Tata's own subsidiaries and local vendors, keeping the manufacturing cost very low. The government's faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles subsidy scheme also played a big role in reducing the price. Under this, the government gives incentives to EV companies on per unit production which reduces the final retail price. The technology, Tiago EV, comes with two battery pack options, 19.2 kWh and 24 kWh. The variant with the smaller battery pack has a range of about 250 km while with the larger battery pack, it gives a range of about 315 km, which is quite impressive for everyday city use. It has a lithium-ion battery with IP67 rating which is water and dust resistant. The Tiago EV's motor generates 55 kilowatts of power, which helps it accelerate from 0 to 60 km per hour in about 6 seconds, quickly for cars in this segment. Another big feature of the Tiago EV is the multi-mode regenerative braking system. This means that when you brake, the system converts the momentum into electric energy and sends it to the battery, thereby increasing the range of the car even more. Along with this, it uses Ziptron technology, which is Tata's exclusive EV powertrain architecture and is designed keeping in mind Indian roads and weather. Features like its thermal management system and hill hold assist make it even more safe and user-friendly. Why it's important for India? So the question arises, why is the Tiago EV so important for India? The answer lies not just in the price but in its impact. This car gives an EV option to millions of Indians who till now considered electric vehicles to be just an expensive dream. For small cities, towns, and middle-class families, this car is like a bridge that takes them towards future mobility. Tiago EV is acting as a booster in India's EV ecosystem. As its demand is increasing, the development of charging infrastructure is also accelerating. This is the reason why companies like Tata Power are now engaged in increasing the number of EV charging stations across the country. This will not only impact the economy but also the environment. Electric vehicles neither emit smoke nor cause noise pollution. This can provide great relief in a country like India where pollution is already a serious issue. So it can be said that Tata Tiago EV is not a product but a mission to take India towards clean, cheap and sustainable mobility. If this car is adopted on a large scale in the coming years, it will not only make India self-reliant in technology but will also establish it firmly on the global EV map. Tata Tiago EV versus Tesla and BYD is India's EV simplicity challenging global giants. When it comes to electric cars, most people think of names like Tesla, BYD or Hyundai. These companies are known for making the world's most modern, powerful and high-tech EVs. But now in this global race, an affordable, simple, and practical EV from India, the Tata Tiago EV has taken such a step that the whole world has to think, is the real game-changer in technology or in wisdom and cost? An entry-level EV like the Tesla Model 3 starts at around $40,000 in the US. On the other hand, affordable EVs like the BYD Dolphin or Seagull also cost around $12,000 to $15,000, and this is only possible in domestic markets like China. But the Tata Tiago EV is priced at just $9,600, 7.99 lakh rupees, which is not only historic for India but also makes the EV industry around the world think. Tiago EV is not just affordable but smart too. While Tesla and BYD offer bigger battery packs, autonomous features and premium interfaces, Tata has focused on value for money, range of up to 315 kilometers, 2 battery options, IP67 rated waterproofing and Ziptron powertrain. These are all features that are designed with a complete understanding of the needs of a typical Indian customer. India's manufacturing edge. The most important thing in this comparison is India's manufacturing strategy. Companies like Tata rely on local production, which saves import duties, reduces complex supply chains and also keeps costs low. From raw materials to assembly, India's large workforce, engineering talent and government EV subsidies like the FAME 2 program all combine to make possible EVs that are surprising global brands. Companies like Tesla have struggled to find a foothold in the affordable EV segment. Elon Musk has talked about bringing a $25,000 car called the Model 2 several times, but it is still in the planning stage. Tata, on the other hand, has not only planned but has also started delivering to the market. This difference is what keeps this Indian-based company ahead. Global potential. Now, let's talk about BYD. The Chinese company makes affordable EVs, but due to import duties and local assembly challenges in India, their prices are high. Tata benefited from this because they designed the car for Indian users, small size, large range, and affordable maintenance. The real game-changing point of the Tiago EV is that it gives millions of people who were only dreaming of adopting an EV for the first time a real option. Also important is the trust that Tata has built. Customers know they are getting a car that is safe, durable, and has a local service network. It is clear from this comparison that while foreign companies still see EVs as a premium segment, brands like Tata are understanding India's ground-level needs and providing solutions. This is not just a technical win, it is a mindset win. Can India become the EV powerhouse? The success of the Tata Tiago EV has not only firmly put India on the EV map but also proved that it doesn't always take big technology to change the game. Sometimes it takes great understanding and a ground-level strategy. The launch of the Tiago EV has not just given India's electric vehicle industry a domestic breakthrough. It has also sent an important message on the international stage. India can no longer be just a consumer of EVs but also a world-class manufacturer. India's manufacturing capacity. Today, India not only has skilled workers for EV manufacturing but companies like Tata, Mahindra and Ola Electric have developed the entire supply chain for electric vehicles. Everything from battery assembly, motor production and software control is happening locally. This self-reliance makes India not only reliable in cost but also strong in logistics and servicing. Apart from this, the government of India is also promoting EV manufacturing through Make in India and production-linked incentive (PLI) schemes. Due to these policies, many foreign companies like Foxconn, Stellantis, and Hyundai are now thinking of setting up units of EV parts and battery cells in India. If you also want to be the first to know about such innovation and technological revolution, then like this video and do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that every heartbeat of technology reaches you first.